Alright, y'all. What's going on? This is Devon Harris, aka Tiger 4161. You know, I came I came back just to say some things and admit some things. Um um I was beat as a child, and I was beat as a child, and I was your typical bad kid, man. I used to piss and shit on myself. I got in trouble for calling the police one time. You know what I'm saying? Um, not nothing really bad. I just got hypnotized by that uh, Detective McGruff's commercial. Uh, if if you see an emergency, dial 911. You know what I mean? I was just your typical bad kid, man. Um, the one thing I want, and the other thing I want people to know is, look, I don't care if you call me a simp, a wimp, a sissy, a pussy. Okay, no matter how much my mom makes me mad, right? No matter how much she might get on my nerves, the truth is, I know my mother, and I'm saying that to say that um, when you're born with somebody that has alpha female energy, but can still be ladylike and so on and so on. Um, you you know out comes the androgynous child. Um, so what I'm really trying to what I'm really trying to say is I am scared of alpha female women. Why? Because my mom instilled that fear in me, and about a few months ago, I joined the Black BDSM movement. Um, here's what I learned. Um, you know the here's what I learned so far. I've learned like a woman doesn't have to wear kinky clothes in order for her to be dominant. That's what I always expected. And then today I was listening to my spirit because my mom wanted to go to Walmart, for dinner and whatnot. And my spirit was telling me, don't don't fill out any BDSM applications. I don't know why, um, but that's what my consciousness was telling me. Don't don't sign up for it. So I didn't. Um. So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to tell y'all, man. I'm I'm scared of um dominant alpha female women. Okay, and thanks to my mom. Although I'm not scared of her. Because there's somebody in the astral plane that I've been seeing lately and communicating with. I cannot reveal their name. Their name is anonymous. Um, and she heard me yell at my mother, and she didn't like it. She felt it was very disrespectful. And I remember this was the second time I yelled at her, but the first time I yelled at my mom, she was like, excuse me, sir, what you need to do is humble yourself. And after that, I just shut up. After that, um, and for those that want to dog me for being a submissive male, let me tell you something. I'm happy that I chose that path for myself. I'm happy that I chose that path for myself, because had I not, I would have been abusive just like my biological father. You know what I mean? And I'm glad my mom whooped me with that belt. It wasn't an extension cord; it was a belt. Um, when I was younger, cause I like I fist fought her, and she was like, "Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mother effing mind?" You know what I mean? So to all the handicapped kids out there that have mothers that beat their kids, don't think you can't get uh, uh, don't think you'll ever get whipped, because you will. I remember this one time I called one of my soulmates a bitch, and she punched me in my bottom lip and made it bleed, and I I felt so much guilt. You know what I'm saying? Because when I looked at her, I I saw aspects of my own mother. My soulmate was Pleiadian. My mom is Pleiadian, and what I've learned so far is that um, uh, if you really want to be with a dominant female, you have to listen to them. You have no choice. Uh, you yeah you have no say so. So if you really want if you really want to be in a committed relationship, listen to her, because that that was what happened to me the last time. Um, my soulmate loved me. My soulmate loved me because I wouldn't listen to what she had to say. I I I wanted I was basically the one to get my to try and get my point across. I mean, I don't want to talk about the situation no more. I don't like bringing up the past, but I uh I guess I should be bold enough to say that I still love this person with all my heart. I for um I forgive myself for being in my emotions, and not really listening to what she had to say. Um, and I forgive her for bullying me, and calling me names. You know what I'm saying? Um, if I start crying, excuse me. I I don't want to be like my real dad, man. My biological dad used to hit my mom, you know, and it's such a synchronicity, because um it's such a synchronicity, because my mom, she had surgery on her eyes, and she saw me for the first time, and you know what she said to me? She said, "You look just like your father." And Now, when she said that, I didn't think nothing of it. Um, but like the more I thought about it, I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like just her saying that kept playing in my head, and the thought of her telling me when I was little how my biological dad would punch her and stuff, and I don't like seeing stuff like that. I don't like hearing stuff like that, man. I just want to be a guy that does right. You know what I mean? I'm not faking it either. Like I really am crying. It just that's why I'm so thankful that I became a submissive, a sub. And I want to do right. I want to make the woman that comes into my life happy. And I'm learning that I've learned that you have to fear your wife. It's not like a slavery fear. It's more so of you have respect for that person. It reminds me of when I was a Christian and I was devoted to Yahweh with all my heart. And I feared him because I felt like if I did wrong, I would go to hell. And that's kind of what it's like when mothers punish their children. They try to yeah, when children get punished by their mother, they try to do everything they can to please and honor their mother. You know what I mean? And they feel like if they do one or a few more things wrong, they're gonna experience hell on earth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or as my mom would say, if you do it again, you're gonna catch hell. You know what I mean? Our women, our dominant women, are the creators of this planet, y'all. We, you gotta start listening to them. Respect them and respect them too. Don't treat them like a don't treat your mothers like a little slut on the street. And the only reason why I did what I did was because I was just tired and fed up of being stuck in the house. Like, um, I had a numerology reading, right? And I had a numerology reading, and I found out that when I don't go places, I get very depressed. I didn't know that, but I know that now. And it was so weird because I'm like, no wonder why I get so depressed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. To this anonymous individual, um, I I I love you. I miss you. I want you to come back into my life. I wanna I wanna retrace my steps of where I messed up. Um, be, um, and I learned that even if I know I'm right, I I still have to listen to them and respect them because it shows them that I respect them as a person and I respect their spirit, because when you disrespect them, you're disrespecting their soul and their spirit. And no woman wants to be with a man that doesn't listen, and no man wants to be with a woman that doesn't listen. You know what I mean? It's a two-way street. And one more final thing I want to make mention of is I'm happy to announce that um I accept my path as Archangel Ariel. I know in one of my previous videos I said I didn't want to do it because I felt like it was too much of a task. But when the Divine Mother told me what I would be doing in the future, I was like, oh, okay. So I'm basically doing the same exact thing the anonymous person is doing. You know, um, sh they this individual came here to experience a spiritual war. I came here to not just teach like this individual's teaching, but also to be prepared for war. And what this dominant woman has taught me is sometimes she's not always gonna be there to encourage me. The only time she's gonna encourage you is when you do something right by her. Um, you you as an androgynous heterosexual man, you have to. And this goes for any heterosexual male that has um a strong and sensitive side. You have to shit. I lost my thought. You have to learn how to um fuck. You have to learn how to just listen, even if you know in your heart and in your mind she's right, and let go of the pride, man. Let go of it. It's not worth it, man. Okay, and another thing I learned about my soulmate too, and this is the last thing I'm gonna bring up, is this person has the same wits as my mom because sometimes a lot of times, yes, a lot of times, my mom will say jokes that hurt me, and uh, this anonymous this anonymous person does the same thing, but I'm learning now that that's who they are. My mom is a Leo. Her birthday's next month, and this anonymous individual is a Libra. Okay, and I remember she said something that was like negatively funny, and I got all out of shape and offended, and she was like, calm down, I'm just playing, it's just a joke. You know what I mean? So when you're dealing with a dominant woman like that, learn to take the punches, man. Okay? Alright. Um and don't ever take your um dominant alpha female for granted, because those are the type of women that'll make you think twice. Cause if you fuck up, you know what I mean. There's a chance that they might not ever come back. All right. So take heed to what I'm saying to y'all. All right. This is Devon Harris, aka Tiger4161. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm out.